Hey fellow Wanderlusters! Welcome back to Offbeat Wanderlust, where adventure is mandatory and naps are optional. Today we're hitting the road on the ultimate American road trip. 7 jaw-dropping national parks in just 14 days. Did you know the US has over 400 national park sites, but only 63 with that official National Park Badge of Honor? We're road tripping through 7 of the absolute best, and yes, there will be epic views, questionable snacks, and probably at least one argument with GPS. You will find our recommended side trips, hikes, and activities for each national park in the description below. If you love travel, humor, and places with more trees than people, hit that like, smash that subscribe, and let's make the wilderness weird together. Day 1. Las Vegas to Zion National Park, Utah. Our road trip kicks off in the neon oasis of Las Vegas because nothing says embracing nature like a quick detour past Elvis impersonators and 24-hour buffets. After picking up your rental car, preferably one that doesn't scream midlife crisis, head northeast for a 2.5-hour drive to Zion National Park. Zion is Utah's Red Rock Cathedral. Stretch your legs on the Paris Trail, or if you're feeling daring, Angel's Landing, but maybe skip that one if your relationship with heights is complicated. Camp or stay nearby in Springdale for easy access and pizza that hits after hiking. Day 2. Zion to Bryce Canyon National Park. Rise and shine. You're heading to Bryce Canyon just under 2 hours away. And no, it's not just another red rock park. Bryce looks like someone turned a sandcastle into a city. Those spiky formations? They're called hoodoos, which sounds like a magical spell, and honestly kind of is. Start with Sunrise Point. Spoiler alert, it lives up to the name. Then hike the Navajo Loop, where you'll feel like you're wandering through a Martian maze. Pro tip, don't challenge the squirrels to a staring contest. You will lose. Day 3. Bryce to Capitol Reef National Park. Hop back in the car, it's time to head east to Capitol Reef, a lesser-known gem that's often overshadowed by its flashier Utah siblings. Drive time? Around 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on snack stops and scenic photo breaks you swear won't take long. They will. Capitol Reef's got towering cliffs, twisting canyons, and orchards where you can literally pick fruit, like fresh pineapples on your hike level of magical. Do the scenic drive, check out the petroglyphs, and if you're feeling like a time traveler, hike to Hickman Bridge. Bonus, way fewer crowds equals better selfie odds. Day 4. Capitol Reef to Arches National Park. Today we go from reef to rock arches, and no, not the McDonald's kind. Drive about 2.5 hours to Arches National Park, home to over 2,000 natural sandstone arches. That's enough arches to throw a wedding for every single squirrel you met in Bryce. Hit the delicate arch trail early or late for the best lighting, and fewer tourists who think flip-flops count as hiking gear. Don't miss Landscape Arch, which looks like nature was showing off. Stay overnight in nearby Moab, a town that's part adventure base camp, part old western movie, and 100% quirky charm. Day 5. Arches to Canyonlands National Park. It's day 5, and guess what? You don't even have to drive far. Canyonlands is just 40 minutes from Arches. Think of it as Arches' wild, broody cousin who listens to moody music and knows all the best overlooks. Explore the island in the Sky District for jaw-dropping views of canyons that seem to go on forever. Mesa Arch at sunrise? A must. And if you're into stargazing, this park's night sky is basically a cosmic disco ball minus the terrible DJ. Day 6. Canyonlands to Mesa Verde National Park. Time to leave Utah and head east into Colorado. After about a 2.5-hour drive, you'll reach Mesa Verde, where the landscape starts mixing green with gold and things get really ancient. This park isn't just scenic, it's archaeological gold. Explore the famous Cliff Palace, where the ancestral Puebloans built entire villages into the cliffs over 700 years ago. Take a guided tour and try not to imagine how sore your calves would be if you lived here. Spoiler, very. Day 7. Mesa Verde to Great Sand Dunes National Park. You've seen rocks, you've seen canyons. Now get ready for giant dunes, yes, in the middle of Colorado. Drive about 4 hours to reach Great Sand Dunes National Park, home to the tallest sand dunes in North America. Rent a sandboard or sled and throw yourself down Star Dune like a joyful sandy maniac. Pro tip, sandboarding looks easy until you faceplant. Worth it. Stick around for sunset. Those shadows over the dunes turn the whole place into a real-life Salvador Dali painting. Day 8. Great Sand Dunes to Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. From sand to something much more dramatic, it's off to Black Canyon of the Gunnison, just over 3 hours away. This underrated beauty is home to some of the steepest cliffs and oldest rocks in North America. It's also got that "why does no one know about this" vibe. Peer over the edge at Painted Wall, the tallest cliff in Colorado. It's like looking into the Earth's dark soul, only, more photogenic. If you're afraid of heights, now's a great time to confront that. Day 9. Black Canyon to Rocky Mountain National Park. Day 9 and we're going full alpine. Head northeast for about 5 hours to reach Rocky Mountain National Park, where elk traffic jams are a thing and the air is fresher than your last 5 relationships. Drive the Trail Ridge Road, the highest paved road in the U.S., and wave to the marmots. They will judge your hiking gear. Hike Bear Lake or Emerald Lake Trail, and if you're lucky, catch a moose doing moose things. Altitude tip: hydrate or prepare for your brain to turn into a sleepy potato. Day 10. Explore more of Rocky Mountain National Park. Rocky deserves more than a one-night stand. Spend another full day exploring deeper trails like Sky Pond or the Lock Vale Trail. The names alone sound like they're straight out of a fantasy novel. And honestly, so do the views. Take time to relax, breathe in that mountain air, and remind yourself that, yep, you've now done 6 national parks in 10 days. That's not just a road trip, that's a nature flex. Tonight, rest up. Tomorrow, we hit our 7th and final park. Day 11. Rocky Mountain to Grand Teton National Park, Wyoming. Time to channel your inner mountain goat and head northwest for about 7.5 hours to reach the jaw-dropping Grand Teton National Park. Yes, it's a long drive, but think of it as your scenic intermission, plus snack testing lab. Once you arrive, bam, those Teton peaks just explode out of the ground like nature's version of a mic drop. Hike Jenny Lake, float the Snake River, or just stare dramatically into the distance like you're in a nature documentary narrated by Morgan Freeman. #wilderness mood. Day 12. Full day in Grand Teton National Park. One day isn't enough, so today's all about soaking up Teton glory. For something iconic, hike to Hidden Falls or Inspiration Point. Just don't confuse the name with your actual GPS destination. We've, made that mistake. Wildlife lovers, keep your eyes peeled for bears, moose, and overly photogenic deer. And if you've got a kayak or a paddleboard, hit String Lake. It's so reflective you might question if you're still on Earth or just in a Bob Ross painting. Day 13. Grand Teton to Yellowstone National Park. Only 1 hour north lies the finale-worthy park, Yellowstone National Park. This geothermal wonderland is basically Earth's version of a bubble bath. Steam, geysers, and colorful hot springs everywhere. Start with the essentials: Old Faithful, Grand Prismatic Spring, and Norris Geyser Basin. And yes, you will make at least one joke about the place smelling like eggs. It's legally required. Drive through the Lamar Valley at sunset for a good chance to spot bison, wolves, and maybe a drama-loving bear. Day 14. Final day in Yellowstone. It's the grand finale. Take one last hike, maybe Fairy Falls or Uncle Tom's Trail if your legs haven't filed for vacation. Then just breathe it all in. You've conquered 7 national parks, over 2,000 miles, and probably eaten enough granola to power a small village. Depart via Bozeman or Jackson Hole, depending on your route, and give yourself a big ol' high five. You didn't just road trip, you epic Ed. That's a wrap. And that, fellow adventurers, is how you conquer 7 incredible national parks in just 14 unforgettable days. From hoodoos to hot springs and canyons to geysers, this road trip is pure wild beauty, weird rock formations, and way too many squirrel encounters. If this gave you major wanderlust, like the video, subscribe to Offbeat Wanderlust and drop a comment with your favorite national park or one you're dying to visit. All the planning links are in the description below, so your next adventure is just a click away. Thanks for watching, and remember, life's too short for boring trips. See you on the next wild ride.